My name's John Spencer, and I've been involved in rugby here in Cincinnati since I was a junior in high school at St. Xavier High School, and that was in 1976. And it was such a sport that we had a very profound impact on my life. I had a great opportunity in high school to get started with it, and then I went on to Xavier University, played 4 years at Xavier, and continued to play rugby for many years after. I find that rugby is a remarkably inclusive sport because there are different types of athletes for every position. And there's tremendous camaraderie that's developed through the sport. For about 6 years, I coached Xavier Rugby. Took a little break and ran a high school tournament at Xavier University, and then got back into coaching at St. Xavier when they decided that it was time to start a varsity rugby program. I still stay involved at St. Xavier through administrative roles, and I really saw a need to have a great single school program. And fortunately, the administration here at Xavier Jesuit Academy thought it would be a really good idea. And through many network friends of mine, people that have been involved in either the Jesuit school model and in rugby, we formulated a group called the First 15. And the First 15 committed to support the program for 5 years. And as a result, we have the opportunity to really start a neat, fun sport that is Xavier Jesuit Academy's own sport. They're the first single school program at the grade school level that I've seen. So they are truly taking a leadership role in the sport at the youth level. And I'm really happy to be a part of it. These kids are great. They're beginning to understand a new sport that has a little bit of a different culture of its own. It certainly has different rules, where in rugby we call them laws. And it's wonderful to just see how the young men are taking to the sport and starting to understand the culture of rugby. There won't be any games until the spring. It really takes a while to put a team together, and so we're working on developing the baseline skill set, the understanding of what the real objective of the game is, and the numerous skills that are required to execute the game effectively. Once we get into March of 2026, we'll be putting the cleats and the mouthpieces on and playing some real rugby. There's a league called Rugby here in Cincinnati, and we'll have an opportunity to participate in that league. And we can have multiple teams in that league, so we can have an individual 5th grade team, an individual 6th grade team. As we get to different competitive levels, we'll probably want to combine both of them. Each class has its own personality, and I really like the blend of personalities between the 5th graders and the 6th graders as it relates to playing this game. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this. Right now, it's just 5th and 6th grade. But we can add classes as we can get people to be able to come and coach. This is a new path for rugby here in Cincinnati, to be in a single school environment. I think it's a structure that we can go ahead and replicate. Right now, the World Rugby Committee is committed to having the World Cup in the United States in 2032 and 2033. What's going to really have a big impact is how much are we growing the sport. So we're currently being evaluated as a host city. Those conversations are being held by the Cincinnati Sports Commission and representatives from TQL Stadium and FC Cincinnati. So really getting a team like this together is at the perfect time where we can get a lot of support and hopefully get some recognition about a sport that's really a joy to play. These young boys are really going to have a good time with this sport.